Rediscovered Books is proud to take part in the virtual readout for Banned Book Week.
I'm Jane Alice Van Dorn, and I'm going to be reading from The Absolutely True Diary of a Part-Time Indian by Sherman Alexie. The Black Eye of the Month Club. I was born with water on the brain. Okay, so that's not exactly true. I was actually born with too much cerebral spinal fluid inside my skull. But cerebral spinal fluid is just the doctor's fancy way of saying brain grease. And brain grease works inside the lobes like a car grease works an engine. It keeps things running smooth and fast, but weirdo me, I was born with too much grease inside my skull, and it got all thick and muddy and disgusting, and it only mucked up the works. My thinking and breathing and living engine slowed down and flooded. My brain was drowning in grease. But that makes the whole thing sound weirdo and funny, like my brain was a giant french fry, so it seems more serious and poetic and accurate to say I was born with water on the brain. So, okay, maybe that's not a very serious way to say it either. Maybe the whole thing is weird and funny. But geez, did my mother and father and big sister and grandma and cousins and aunts and uncles think it was funny when the doctors cut open my little skull and sucked out all the extra water with some tiny vacuum? I was only 6 months old, and I was supposed to croak during the surgery. And even if I somehow survived the mini Hoover, I was supposed to suffer serious brain damage during the procedure and live the rest of my life as a vegetable. Well, I obviously survived the surgery. I wouldn't be writing this if I didn't. But I have all sorts of physical problems that are directly the result of my brain damage. First of all, I ended up having 42 teeth. The typical human has 32, right? But I had 42. 10 more than usual. 10 more than normal. 10 teeth past human. My teeth got so crowded that I could barely close my mouth. I went to Indian Health Service to get some teeth pulled so I can eat normally, not like some slobbering vulture. But the Indian Health Service funded my major dental work only once a year, so I had to have all 10 teeth pulled in one day. And what's more, our white dentists believe that Indians only felt half as much pain as white people did, so only gave us half the Novocaine. That bastard, huh? Indian Health Service also funded eyeglass purchases only once a year and offered one style, with those ugly, thick, black plastic ones. My brain damage left me nearsighted in one eye and farsighted in the other, so my ugly glasses were all lopsided because my eyes were so lopsided. I get headaches because my eyes are, like, enemies, you know. They used to be married to each other, but now they hate each other's guts. And I started wearing glasses when I was 3, so I ran around the res looking like a 3-year-old Indian grandpa. Oh, and I was skinny. I'd turn sideways and disappear. My hands and feet were huge. My feet were a size 11 in 3rd grade. In my big feet and pencil body, I looked like a capital L walking down the road. And my skull was enormous. Epic.